So, there are very few things that keep me awake at night. Do dentists have other dentists, or do they just do it themselves? At a movie theatre, which armrest is yours? Surprisingly, none of those keep me awake at the moment. So what kept Al awake? That is what kept Al awake. Is it censored? I can't see it, it's a shame. Anyway, montage. So yes, the club in question that stopped Al getting his beauty sleep, not that I need it, is the Mizuno ST-G Titanium Fairway wood. Now, you could argue, and it's no disrespect to this club, fairway wood reviews are a bit meh, but there's a reason why this club kept me awake, and it's one shot. One shot. If you're loyal to the channel, you know already what shot we're talking about, but if you're not, shame. Shame. Just kidding. Here's a refresher.
Ooh.
Nasty.
What, you comfy with that, or?
I know.
Never been hit, ever. How's that 5 wood go? Alright.
Good, yeah. Oh my goodness.
There you go, there's your review of the Mizuno ST5 wood. Yeah.
Now you see this here, this bush, right? That's not what I'm going to do. Beat around the bush. Get it? No, I had this in the bag to review. It's been in there a while. I've not really had that much motivation to do it because at the end of the day, no disrespect to Mizuno, it's a fairway wood. It's not the highest priority. Well, aren't I an idiot? To put that shot into perspective, if I was looking for a fairway wood, I'd hit one shot and that was the result, I'd walk. Hence why we said, buy it. Why? Well, this is why. That right there is why. I feel very confident with this club, no matter the lie. And at that point at Alcanada, the clubs I had, well, the lie wasn't good enough for driver off the deck. I did need a fairway wood. Didn't even think about this because this was in the bag to review. Again, idiot. So what intrigues me so much about this fairway wood? Well, it's Mizuno, number one. We know it's going to be good and underrated. Number two, it's a G model, ST-G, low spin. So designed for low spin. And I saw that on the golf course firsthand, targeting tour players, people with too much RPM. The thing that also intrigues me is this is a low spinning package in a 5 wood. Yes. Now remember those days when we thought only old biddy seniors use 5 woods? Well, we need to get that out of our heads a little bit now because there are a few PGA Tour players using it. Because why wouldn't they? Trying to make the game as easy as possible. But the reason I like this so much is because it's just so simple. It's just so simple. It's well designed, it does its job. You need something reliable, especially filling one of those 14 spots in your bag. Not just anything makes the cut, you know. But it's quite common to get deck anxiety with any fairway wood, but the reason I like this so much is because it's shallow. It's not big and meaty behind the ball, making the golf ball look like this big. So what does the ST-G Titanium Fairway wood have internally that makes it so special? Well, for me, this is the first Mizuno low spinning fairway wood. The fact that that's in a 5 wood works well for me, and we haven't got loads of excessive weights knocking RPM down to make it go a certain distance. This is just a solid and reliable construction. To achieve those low spin properties, the ST-G's got an 80 gram sole plate coupled with an 8 gram screw, so we've got a lot of mass, pretty forward and pretty low down in the head. I know this is going to be my easy 260 total club, which, to be honest with you, sometimes I don't need any more off the tee. You know, it's great having a driver that can go 330, 340, not for much longer thanks distance roll back. But I've never really had that get me in play golf club, and that's vitally important if you want to score. Because the reality, on a bad day, I'm killing Brenda with my driver, and my 2-iron is being cranked to 11 degrees, so it's equally as unreliable. Idiot. Oh, you can still pull it. Oh, yeah. Still pull it, but that's a pull that I feel would be left rough. We're not, like you say, we're not trespassing, is what I'm saying. We're still on the planet. So in 2024, I also want to make the game as easy as possible. And so should you. You've got no excuse if you don't review golf equipment, all right? You don't really deserve that fat sausage in your face. No, my club is focused heavily on reviewing golf clubs, so I have some random concoctions in there. If it's got a head shape like this, I want it to go as far as possible. If it's an iron, I want it to look sexy and I want a selfie with my stinger that goes on Instagram. Idiot. Because it's in there. If you actually go searching around in my golf game, there is a round of golf in there that could do pretty well. And I want to find it. And the question is now, we had a 5-wood video a while back, but anybody else now got a 5-wood? Do you have a 5-wood? Do you like a 5-wood? Do you not like a 5-wood? And why? This is my child coming in. If I actually deal off this a little bit, there's 280 in this. You say it. Big fan. I haven't got to think consciously that's gone 288. I didn't actually, it went 10 degrees of launch, so yeah, I did. Love that. That's what I want. Just no thought, no where's this gonna go? It's gonna go start right at the target line, it's gonna come back to target line at about 250, 260. Golf? Completed it, mate. But I will stand here and say I'll challenge you to find a better performing 5-wood out there at the moment. It just does everything I need it to. It looks great, it sounds great, it feels great. It's all right. A wee bit stuck. Can I blame the fairway wood? Please, please, yes. Yeah. Rubbish. So even though I'm swinging it like a donkey at the moment, again, this is that big embrace of a golf club to help you out, knowing that, look mate, you're not hitting it very well, are you? No, quite crap actually. Well, just the two of us. It's like a Bob Ross painting, isn't it? You've not heard of personal space? Bloody hell. A few may have got the chop, you know, they weren't wonderful, but on average, the majority of shots did exactly what I wanted them to do, and that's nothing to do with the club. That is myself, having not warmed up. I've not really hit many golf balls in the last couple of weeks. I've gone straight into hitting shots, and there's no other club that I would have wanted in my hands, I'll be honest. But again, we're looking on average a 251 carry 264, which kind of perfectly mirrors what happened at Alcanada. I think it was a 250, 260 bunker that we had to carry out of the rough, and it flew it. No problem. Obviously a bit of a flyer as well. It was going to come out quite hot, but still that's where I'd base this sort of club. So guys, that was the Mizuno ST-G Titanium Fairway wood. Loved it. If you do like the content, please hit the subscribe button, the bell notification. Follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, live streaming on Twitch.